I'm back at this site. Does it look familiar to you? Alright, let's point you that way. That was probably right in the sun, wasn't it? Well, really not a sun, but yeah, I'm back here. I'm just doing a day hike. With the holidays and everything else going on, I don't have time to go camping tonight. I kind of got it in my head. I want to do a review of a couple things real quick. So I'll see if I take time to do that. Otherwise, I might just ramble the camera here and there and just kind of turn this into a blog, I guess. So I don't know what the point of this video is, and I have a much smaller pack on this time. Basically, I have a folding saw and I got my pickaxe back there. That's one of the things I want to talk about in this video, is why I prefer a pickaxe over a shovel. So that's coming up very soon. Alright, so I'm just going to take off hiking. Last time we jumped this creek. You know, we went across this creek last time. I jumped right there. I want to actually follow this cow trail. And since I have that plank up there that I can cross now, I can come back over. Also, it's up there. Kind of chilly out today. My thermometer said 38 when I left home. It said 26 when I got up this morning. So everything's pretty cold. There's a really good stiff breeze. And so 38 with a stiff breeze is kind of chilly. But my phone says it's supposed to get up to 65 today. And it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so if it's going to get up to 65, it's got some warming up to do in a hurry. I don't think it's going to make it. Oh, yep. Oh, jeepers. Not as fun as it looks. Got some water coming from somewhere up in there. I don't know if that's snow melt or if there's actually a spring up in there. See, ice. It's not warm. Oh, 38's great for hiking. I love 38. 40s. I think 40s are perfect for camping in. Oh, gotta crawl around under here apparently. There's water coming out of that draw. Okay. Go up on top of the shale bank this time. Follow the cow ruts. Remember that I'm out of shape still. Whew. We got up here in a hurry. It's always good to get up high and get a look at where you're going and what's around you. I think we're getting close to my crossing. I think it's up there just a little bit. Oh yeah, there it is right there. Aha, good guess. I remembered. It's crossing time. See if I can fall off. There's the crossing. And this is where I was going to go camping last time. I think basically right there in that little spot. Nice little flat here. Really gorgeous area. Right next to the babbling brook. There's definitely firewood hanging around in all the trees. So, not a bad spot at all, is it? Alright, but today I want to head on further up, go up to that steep bank, and that little ledge on the side of that bank. That's where I'm going to see if I can hang out today. So, let's keep on keeping on. Bit of an impasse here if I stay down here. I think I might actually work on this today. Try to get myself a trail cut through here. Trying to figure out what type of tree this is. Alright, I gotta go up this hill. See? Snow on the ground. Neat. Well, what's left of it. Oh, this tree here is Russian olive. Kinda hard to see the tree for the branches, but I bet that tree back there I was trying to get under is Russian olive. Because I think most of these are Russian olive, now that I'm looking at them. So, yeah. Alright, this was the spot I was thinking. I'm already here. Holy crap, I didn't realize that. Well, let me do some looking around here and see if this is actually where I want to be or not. This is a lot smaller than I remembered. It's amazing, because I remember last time going, oh no, this is definitely no way I can do this. And then I went home and I'm like, well, I can make it work. And I come back and I'm like, oh no, there's definitely no way I can do this here. So I don't know, this is almost flat right here. I might be able to just move a little bit of this dirt and make myself a flat spot right here. The sun is visible if I stand up just right above the horizon there. So, no sun on the ground. I don't know. I'll shut off the camera, do some looking around and some thinking, and I might just go elsewhere. That's cool. I think rabbits hanging underneath that thing a lot. I was out exploring a little bit. I haven't had the camera on in quite a while now, but I found a piece of quartz in this little shale bank. Well, you can almost call it a shale bank, I guess. I don't know. This little area here. Found a piece of quartz. And I remember watching a video recently. Golly, I can't remember who that was. Maybe Far North Bushcraft. And they used quartz and steel, I think. Or was it quartz and flint? See, I'm trying to remember what it was now. I watched it and I was like, oh, that's cool. I gotta remember that. And now I've forgotten. So I was looking around for some rocks to strike the quartz on and see if anything sparks. So a lot of good stuff laying around out here, but I'm gonna play around here at this spot and see if I can find anything that makes quartz spark, or quartz makes something spark. I don't know which way that works. Piece of metal here. I didn't even look at that. I was so busy looking for rocks. I gotta watch that video again or Google it. I'm forgetting. Wind is really getting strong. Well, I don't know if I want to say really getting strong. Compared to Kansas standards, it's not strong. It's just, those gusts are definitely hitting 15 mile an hour. And the wind, the not gust, seems to just be steadily increasing. So, like between the gusts, it's still pretty breezy. I'm gonna go back to my crossing, actually. I've hiked for a very long time in this pasture now, just roaming around. I'm having a lot of fun. But I'm gonna go back to my crossing because I think in that area somewhere I can get up against that bank and get out of the wind a little bit. And I'm gonna find myself something to eat. We are back to the tree that blocked my trail down there. Russian olive that was all falling down. So I can't remember if there was a flat spot down there anywhere. My crossing is actually clear back there. I'm gonna go look around here, I think, and see if I can find a flat spot somewhere in all this. Whew. But it's downhill. And there's tree branches. Somebody's missing a squeegee handle. Always makes me wonder how stuff like this gets out here. Where did that come from? Anyway, so a nice little deer rub right here. And a little flat spot right there. And if I sit though right here, it's just going to be wet. This ground is just soaked. So I'm going to get out my blanket, emergency blanket, whatever you're going to call it, and my survival blanket, and I'm going to sit on that. If you spend any time outdoors, you know a lot of times it is actually worth carrying a butt pad of some sort to sit on. Oh yeah. Some ramen. I'm hungry. Where's my stove? Bonk. Oh yeah. Hey. I bought one of these. I don't know if that shows up or not. Viewer actually requested me get one of these. I'm going to do a cold weather review of it. I've been using it here and there just to see how the thing works, and so far I like it. I'm a little skeptical of these things, but yeah, they're kind of nice for backpacking, honestly. I'd have to say that because these would be great for lighting the camp stoves, you know, which is what I'm planning on doing here. Actually, it's really nice with the stove. But yeah, ate my ramen. Had working on a cup of hot cocoa. Now I was just sitting here thinking that the biggest reason I liked camping so much, basically my entire life, is it's an excuse for me to eat. Growing up, I never really got to eat much. And I don't know, I've been debating if I should go into it on YouTube or what, but grew up on a farm, and like during the summer, I had to be on the tractor pulling a plow by 8 o'clock in the morning. And I wasn't allowed to come home until dark, which in the area I live in, that could be well after 10 o'clock. On some of those longer days, we're approaching 10:30 at night before it gets to the point where you can no longer see what you're doing on a tractor. So, yeah, it was 14 and a half hour days. I had to take a little lunch with me, and that was it. You know, I was so tired when I got home that I just shower, go to bed, get up in the morning, and do it again. You know, I mean, really didn't eat anything when I got home either. But during the winter, when I was actually allowed to go camping on Friday nights, we would take all kinds of food with us, and we would just pig out, and it was wonderful. And I think that's why I like camping so much, is because I associate camping with just sitting around and eating, honestly. Whenever I'd go backpacking, I started backpacking at the age of 16, and I'd weigh myself before I'd go, largely so I could weigh my backpack and know what I was carrying. And I'd weigh myself when I got home, and I was always at least 5 pounds heavier, sometimes even 10 pounds heavier when I got back from backpacking, when I got home from backpacking, than it was before I left. Because when I went backpacking, I had 3 meals a day all planned out for me. It's gorgeous out here right now. I think it's time to build a fire. And got me a silky saw finally. This has been on my list for years. I don't even know how many years. So I've tried it out a couple times just around home. Cut down a few tree branches. Now there's little stuff. The lot next to my house is abandoned, and there's actually some trees in there that shouldn't be growing in there, so I went and cut a few of those. Just little saplings really more than anything. So I haven't used it a lot, but enough to get it dirty, and apparently I didn't clean it. But anyway, yeah, I finally have a silky saw. Super excited about this. So what I was going to do was cut some of these branches out and make a path through there. But I am not sure that those branches are dead, actually. A couple of them are. I can see up off over there. Where are you looking at? Off over there, that one is definitely broke off, that big one. And there's one like up there, it's broke off. Another one up there is broke off. We had a pretty good ice storm last winter, so probably all from that. But like this big thing right here, it's growing out of the side of the tree, and I'm pretty sure it's still alive. But so I think I'm still going to go ahead and cut a few branches off just so I could get through there, but I'm not going to do a lot of trimming at this point. I don't want to, you know, just cut crap out just because it's in my way.
That one actually felt
That's
dead.
not cool, but
Looks dead.
having a way through there would be really handy.
Alright.
Well, anyway, I've been wanting to do a video on why I prefer pick adze over a shovel or whatever. And ooh, that ground's wet. I don't know. I've been trying to like solidify my thoughts on it, I guess, what I'm saying. So what I would really like to find is this thing right here, only the adze and the pick fold down, so it's not sticking out like this. And I have not found anything like that. I'm even thinking about designing my own, building my own. Shovels just really are not that convenient out here in the grassland. They really don't work well. Especially if you got yourself a little mini folding shovel and you're trying to stand on the dang thing to dig with. You're all hunched over and trying to get it in there, working around. But, I mean, out here, the pick does a lot of work. And you can really rip through those roots. And then you can flip it over and move a lot of dirt with the adze. See, I mean, this is frozen ground. There is ice in there. So, good luck doing that with a shovel. Whew, that is cold. And it's just so easy just to, you know, kind of plunk down and dig yourself a little hole in a heartbeat. You probably can't see that because a bunch of grass there, but root there. Or a stick probably. Nope, I think it's a root. You know, that's a pain in the butt to get through with a shovel. I just sailed right through this thing. Probably a little deep. Having fun digging. Okay,
in there.
Some of the grass. It's all dry. Used it to light the stove and that went well, so about lighting the, whoa, that went up in a hurry. There's this grass. I don't think you can see what's going on though. There we go. That's a little better. I don't know if it's true or not. One of the things I was always told about the native people that were out here on the grasslands when white man showed up is that the natives didn't build big fires ever. Well, not necessarily not ever, but their celebrations, their parties, they had big fires. But as a general day-to-day fire, keeping themselves warm, they built small fires. And I am pretty sure that is true, because if you've ever been to a big bonfire, you can't get close to that thing. Your front side erupts into flames and your back side is frozen. But you build a little tiny fire, and this one's actually big. You know, I mean, most people would build a fire much bigger than this, but this fire right here is putting out a ton of heat. But it is not super hot heat that I can't get close to. I can actually kind of snuggle up to this thing and keep myself warm. Really nice. So I'll bring you back if anything exciting happens, but I think it pretty much ends this adventure. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.